What is up, y'all? We're back and we're here at Pomme Terre for our state championship. It's Wednesday, tournament's on Sunday, so we got 3 days of pre-fishing. It's not a very big lake, so we ought to be able to cover most of it, if not all. My plan today is simple. We're just gonna start deep, try to find that deep brush, maybe a point bite. The water's up about 4 foot right now and currently going down, but we got rain coming in on Saturday, and it should be raining most of the day Saturday, and then tournament's on Sunday, so the water's gonna be coming right back up, so it's gonna probably be a little tougher. In my opinion, it's harder to catch fish when it's going down than it is when it's coming up, but I don't know. We're probably gonna do a lot of bush flipping, some frogging in the bushes, but hopefully we can find that deep bite, try to catch some in brush, maybe a few on points. We'll see how it goes. But like I said, we got 3 days to break her down and figure it out. So catch y'all when we get out. All right, y'all, we out here. We're on this long point off this island. Starting with a smoked bowl by Bojangles, throwing it in these brush piles. Gonna switch to a log hog. He's throwing the big worm, so I figured I might as well try a little bit different. Here, a little Texas craw log hog. Let's see if we can get. First one of the day. Small keeper. It's on that Bojangles Nos crawl. First keeper of the day. Flipping bushes. That's in the back of a pocket.
No, that's rambunctious. Damn, I guess he did.
They should practice.
There ain't no barb on my frog.
You might as well throw it around and practice.
Lord have mercy. What
Like
good's
the last day of practice I was. Put that black and yellow one in.
what good's a frog with no barb?
Caught one on the log hog. Flipping these outer side bushes. It's another small keeper. But I don't know. It seems very, very fat. Seems like you gotta flip 100 bushes to get one bite. Feels like to me.
Lord have mercy. You just can't keep him out the boat, can you?
A little better fish. I mean, it's still a small keeper, but dude, he's got another bait down his throat.
You gotta say
On the log hog.
surgery.
The fish is another fish bait down his throat.
Surgery. Poor little guy. It'll be okay.
It's a white lizard. I think there's a hook on it. So I ain't gonna. There's a little bit better fish, like a. What's it, 2-pounder probably. It's on the log hog again.
Couple more casts, and I'll put on a smaller bait.
Okay, like one of those Nos craws.
Yeah.
That's what I caught the first fish on. That's the Texas craw color. This water's a little stained, something a little bit darker color. Let's keep it. Alright, y'all. It is cold and rainy. I think we're gonna go in for lunch. Caught that one on a wacky rig.
Ain't no one care.
Lucas is tripping.
I'm tripping. Weren't you just like, I'm hungry? We've been out here for like 3 hours. Maybe 4. Just like, I'm hungry. We gotta go to the cafe. I'm hungry. I'm tired.
Small keeper. I still got my ring though. That's the bait. That's the bait I was using.
He's lying, guys. So he is.
Another small keeper. There's a lot of those.
Nowhere with the small keepers is gonna get you. No way.
What?
The small keepers ain't gonna get you nowhere. Pepper jack and bacon.
That's a big one. Yep. That's a real big one, I think.
Yeah, I'm just trying to talk about food, man. Don't worry, little guy, I got the net.
And that was the moment I realized what we needed to be doing the whole time.
That was a giant.
That was like a 6-pounder.
That's like a 10-pounder for Pomme the Terre.
That's a freaking, that was big.
That's like a lake rig.
That's like a 6.5 pounder. 6.5, you think?
Yeah, that was a very large fish.
That was big as hell.
Hey, we might need to come back here.
Alrighty. Well, y'all. I just lost an absolute giant on the log hog in a brush pile, so I think we might need to. Bro, that was like my 4th flip in there too.
I saw it. That was a big.
That's big.
That was a huge, humongous fish.
Alrighty, it's just a secondary point with brush on it and about 12 to 18 foot of water, so we figured we'd try it, knowing that last one was in about 18 foot of water. Seems to be a thermocline right around 20, so, or right at 20 anyway, so that they're sitting right above it. And we're gonna go scan more main lake stuff, because that's what that last one was on, just try to find more like it. Alrighty, I'll be right back. I just came from lunch. We pulled off and we got some lunch. I just wanted to show y'all something. This truck, dude, we parked at an angle, so you can't park right next to him, and the entire boat ramp's like full. So don't be this guy at the ramp taking up 4 spots. I just figured I'd let y'all know, show y'all that. Sucks.
I really just figured it ain't that fast. Actually, it came up and swiped out and misses when it started.
Spotted bass?
It is.
Those are like very hard to come by on this place.
Not for me. I'm just kidding.
Alrighty, y'all, I just set the hook on another, what felt to be like a big one, in the same stuff as that first real big one we hooked earlier. But it's super few and far between for sure. So I don't know. I really don't. But yeah, that one, it got me hung up in the brush and I lost it. But it felt like a really good fish also. That was on the log hog again. Yeah, it's super tough out here. We've gone way too long without bites, and we've been fishing a little bit every way. That bite though was on the green pumpkin blue log hog, and the first one was on the Texas craw. But I don't know, we're just gonna keep grinding it out. We out here. It's day 2 of practice on Pomme to Terre, and yesterday kind of sucked for us. We fished a ton of brush piles and a bunch of bush flipping and caught like 5 or 6 fish all day, and we had 2 of the right bites in brush piles, but it was like we got bitten 2 brush piles out of like 120 brush piles, so that bite's like super very few and far between, and then but that's the right bites. If you get bit, it's gonna be a good one. So we're just gonna go out here. We're gonna go fish shallow probably a little bit this morning, finish off some things that I didn't get to hit yesterday on this end of the lake, and then we're gonna shoot up the Pomme arm and go try a bunch of river stuff up there, flip bushes, and then go skate around, idle for brush piles all day. So that's what we're gonna do today. Well, it's 2 of them right here. There was one right there too, chasing my bait up. About the same size, maybe a hair bigger. It's on that Nos craw, another small keeper.
Hey, meow.
Keep this for the fishy.
We're on.
The fishy fell. Hey, you stupid black bass.
What? What?
Hey, look, it's a keeper.
Boom!
Another small keeper on the wacky rig. I just broke off on one. I flipped to the back of a bush and lifted up, and my bait was at the front of the bush. Set the hook and broke him off. So I'm out of my Nos craws. Oh shoot. Alright, well I say we leave this stretch. That's a Kentucky. That's another keeper.
Get out of here.
Little Kentucky.
That dirty black bass.
Anyway, I'm out of the Nos craws in the color I was throwing. I have these, but I'm gonna save those for tournament day probably. Yeah, I got you. You have the O-ring still?
Yes.
Use these little pliers. Just squeeze your O-ring open, and then you can just pull it through. Anyway, so I'm gonna try just a Z-Daddy. This is in that Texas craw color I've been catching them on. So we'll see how that works. If it'll, I don't see why it wouldn't. Interesting. That one's not a keeper, believe it or not.
I don't believe it.
Well, you're gonna have to.
Good. Rig's already looks like fuck. That's it. Dude, that's like a joint back here.
Oh yeah. Let's do a trocar hook. I'm not a big trocar guy, just because they break your baits very fast, but I'll just... Is that another decent one.
Okay, you gotta get out of here.
Bro.
I can't even let this thing touch the water now. That's actually crazy. It touched the water and I'm like, this feels heavy.
That's a better one.
Are you my hook taker offer? I know we did not take my hook.
He did. He
Better
took your
left
hook.
over.
No, he took it off. Another small keeper. I have no idea.
Loki though, it's spit a net rig out behind you. Is the camera rolling?
Yeah.
I was kissing the fish and then I get shook and like its lips touched mine and I dipped out.
That's what I'd say too.
You'll see it on the footage. You'll see it on the footage.
Dang. That one thumped it hard.
I got your follow-up.
So I did something to my Texas rig. I modified it a little bit. I added a bead between my hook and my sinker, kind of protect my knot a little bit, and then also adds a little bit of noise fishing this dirtier water like this. Why are they all so small though?
I feel like this place is gonna get blasted. Show my monster to the camera. Holy moly.
Alrighty, y'all. Moved over to a little bit flatter bank. Caught another one here. That one there is on the cook crawl. Pretty sure it's another small keeper. I'm gonna measure him here, so get my eyes right. Yeah, it's another small keeper. That one there is on the Bojangles cook crawl and green pumpkin. I got these bush fish pretty much dialed, so it seems like on your steeper banks, these fish, they're on the backs of the bushes, and it seems like there's honestly a little bit more numbers on the steeper banks. And then when you get to these flatter banks like this, it seems like the fish are more towards the front, like the front middle of a bush, and you don't really catch as many, but it seems like the ones you do catch are like your better part of like a 13-14 incher. You catch a lot more short fish on the steeper banks, it seems.
I gotta take off the screen for this one. Is the camera rolling?
Yeah.
He was fun, my little.
There we go. Finally. He's on the drop shot in the brush.
I sleep, but we're good too.
Hey, we're getting back. You'll never know. Another one close to 3.
Fine, you greedy bastard. What thinks he's slick? What thinks he's slick? You think you're devious, don't you? You think that was a devious move?
Another one out here offshore. Gosh, look at this sick river. What?
What are you doing?
Little keeper. Lucas, that sauce like a 3.5, 4 pound. Yeah, that's a good one. It's on the same spot. Alrighty, that was another really good one. So we're gonna go to the next spot. Lucas is over here tired as crap from sleeping, but it's hot out here. It's like 90 degrees and barely any wind. So. Little spot, small keeper. I just found a secondary pattern with this drop shot. I just lost one that felt like a really good one in that timber. So all it is, it's kind of like fishing table rock right now, but like, what? I don't know. So when you get in this like these timber patches and stuff, there'll be pieces where like the head, top of the tree had like broken off and fell to the base of the tree. So it kind of makes a brush pile at the base of a timber. And I've just been flipping a drop shot in there, and I've hit 3 of them and got bit in all 3 of them. So just caught one that was a small keeper, and that one I just lost felt like a really good one. So I think that we might keep trying that. If if I can find more stuff like that, or that might just be a this spot type of thing too, who knows. But yeah, that one I lost for like a really good one, so I think we're gonna go try to find something else like this. He was way up in there.
Coincidence, I was looking at the change rods.
Ready, y'all? We're gonna call it a day for day 2 of practice. It was a lot better day today than it was yesterday. We actually caught some deep fish and some good fish too, and we found a lot more fish and a couple more patterns that I think is gonna help us do really well in this tournament. But we got one more day of practice. I literally have like 6 more things in the entire lake that I'm gonna go scan, and then I think we've pretty much covered everything there is to graph anyway. And then we're probably gonna go flip bushes, a lot of bushes too tomorrow. But we're gonna pull off a little bit earlier tomorrow and watch weigh in for the PTA, and then just go hang out with the family and get ready for tournament day.
We don't got a family, dude!
Good one at first.
Me too.
That's crazy. Brody identifies as a 4-pounder. God. He's all the way in the back. I just cast it over a bush and he bit it. I set the hook and he came flying out over the bush. Another small keeper right there. Yeah. Big one, this could be offshore.
These worms keep breaking. Because they don't got no super glue.
I know it sucks.
Luckily, I think Walmart has robo ones.
Dude, he's been jacked before. Look at the build on that fish. I don't even want to touch the bottom of his mouth. I don't like that. Another keeper. It's a little bit better keeper, actually. He got a weird sore on the bottom of his mouth. I don't even want to eat. I think it's his tongue, dude. No, look at this. Yeah, it's definitely his tongue. Somebody jacked him before.
Oh, have mercy. You just gave that boy a concussion.
All right, y'all. So on day 3 of practice, we didn't get very much footage because we left about 11:30 noonish to go pick up some jugs in Bolivar because Lucas wanted them and they were a very good deal, so we did it. And then when we came back, I completely forgot the GoPro in the truck. So we only went out for about an hour or two, and then we went in to watch weigh-in for the PTA Day Championship, and then we drove back to Bolivar to our hotel. But in that 2 hours of fishing that I didn't get to film, I caught one big 5.5 pounder. I'll show the picture now. And then we caught, I think, one other one out there that wasn't very big, but it was a keeper. So, but we ended up finding another stump row that I think will be really good in practice. So, or really good during the Derby day. But that's about all you missed. Not much. So we'll catch you all in the tournament video. It should be a good one.